Homes don't always make you a lot of money. There is a lot of recency bias in what I'm reading about on housing and real estate appreciation. Over the last 5 years, home prices have gone gangbusters, but that's not always the case. And you really can't assume that that's going to be the case going forward. So just to give you a quick little example, let's go down to south of Atlanta in Locust Grove, Georgia, a nice 6-bed, 4-bathroom home. It looks pretty darn nice on my end, but let's see what's happened for the last couple people that bought this home. We're going to scroll on down here. So the people that at least last listed it on the public record bought it for $339,000 in 2005, and they held on to it for 17 years. That's fantastic. That's what you kind of want to do. And then they ended up selling it for $515,000. And you might be thinking, oh, whoa, look at all that appreciation that they had. But really, when you count for how long they held it, as long as what the inflation rate has been, they basically broke even with inflation. I think when I did the calculations, it was around a 2.62% return per year on appreciation of this home. And the reality is they needed the COVID housing bubble to prop it up so much so that they could actually have like some kind of really solid profit, at least in terms of dollar amount. Again, the per annual return, not very impressive, but it kept up with inflation. So that's not bad. And that's what a lot of homeowners see. And so that was a 17-year period. Now let's look at what happened for the people who bought it in 2022 at $515,000. They tried to rent it out for $3,500. No one wanted it. They tried to rent it out for $3,250. No one wanted it. Then $3,150, and then they came in at just under $3,000 for rent to list it. It was off the market for a couple of years, so I'm assuming someone rented it out. Don't know what price it was, but we'll just assume they got a few thousand to rent it out. Now 2025 March, they decide they want to sell it. They list it for sale at $495,000, $20,000 under than what they bought it for. They keep on going down to $450, $425, $410, and now just a couple days ago, it's listed at $399,900. So these people are going to take over a 6-figure loss on this home that they've had just for the last 3 years. And so what I want you to remember is that if you buy at the wrong time, if you buy at the peak, and then we have a pretty slow real estate market after that, you could lose money. And in the case of the first buyer, even if you hold on to real estate for 17 years, you might just keep pace with inflation, which is totally fine, but it's not gangbusters. And so in my next video, I'm going to talk about the long-term rate of return in real estate, and so you can have more realistic expectations than what we've seen for the last 5 years.